Emily, the super sensitive human, and today I'm going to do a review of what it's like to go to the Grand Canyon for Christmas. Today is Christmas Eve, and my friend Delilah and I here have a room at one of the lodges, so we'll let you know what it's like. We have no idea how crowded it's going to be or what it's going to be like at Christmas at all. And you've never been to the Grand Canyon? No. I've been to the Grand Canyon twice. Once when I was 11 or 12, and once when after moving here. I think it's Valentine's Day last time that I went to the Grand Canyon. We're driving through downtown Williams, which is really cutesy Route 66 stuff.
Oh, is it Route 66?
Yeah. Approach the crazy area, but I can tell the parking lots are not full. There's spaces, I see them. Alright, we're checking into our room at the Maswik Lodge. This was the last lodge available when we made our reservations. It was like September or October. It's the farthest one from the rim. I think that's why it was the last one. And it was $215 for Christmas Eve, which is more than usual. But I think it'll be worth it.
¿Estamos en el coche? Va a estar por acá, ven, Carol.
So the Maswik Lodge has all these little lodge buildings, and we are in the Aspen building. This is our room. Initial scent impressions, not that bad, but not great. It smells a little bit like weird, like hotel air conditioner staleness or something, but not like perfume. Let's see if the sheets smell neutral. That's good. My take would be that it wouldn't be safe for somebody with a high level of multiple chemical sensitivity, but it's safe for me because I only have mild multiple chemical sensitivity. The bathroom area has a Keurig machine. The bathtub is small, but I like this. It has a slanty back. I don't like it when they have bathtubs without a slanty back. Who likes that? Nobody. No bathtub should ever be built that way. Built-in shampoo and conditioner. I won't be using those because of the scents. Those are interesting though. They don't have the little bottles, which is probably nice trash saving. There is a mini fridge. How is it?
I just disappeared inside the fluffiness of the pillow. I like firm pillows.
That's not a good thing for you. The pillows are fluffy. That could be a good or bad thing depending on what you like. The bed's not too luxurious. Firm bed, I would say.
I like the bed.
Back door patio feature with that picnic table. It's very warm out here too right now. It's only 50 something, but with the sun coming in at this angle, it's nice and toasty. I like rooms without the blowy heat because it's really drying to sleep next to those things sometimes. I like a nice electric heat. I brought my own extra blanket, not only in case the hotel blankets were too smelly for me, but also they're always too thin and I don't like it, I get cold. And then I have to turn on the noisy heater. It's very hard being a super sensitive traveler. Our sweet time getting here, so it's 3:04. Delilah's getting some food from inside the lodge and then we'll probably head over to the rim. Another quirk is the amount of food I bring. I'm a total food hoarder. I have 5 bags of food, actually 6 bags, one of them's in the fridge already. And my own stove and propane canister, so it's very convenient that they have a nice picnic table outside so I can do my own cooking. I'm wearing my mucklucks, which is totally unnecessary because it's not snowy out, but I thought that they would keep my feet warm. You know how they hire that autistic woman, Temple Grandin, to go to slaughterhouses and tell them how to make it less scary for the animals? They need to do that with me going into hotels and supermarkets and everywhere, because for the most part, if something is bad for a sensitive person, it's bad for everybody. They just don't notice it. There's a family of deer just hanging out here. BuzzFeed article. People see the Grand Canyon for the first time. It's so pretty. Even though the Maswik Lodge is the farthest one away from the rim, it is really close. It's like a 5-minute walk.
Look at it! I don't know how people say they come to the Grand Canyon and they're not impressed. This is like so much more impressive than I could have dreamed.
So far it seems pretty calm to me. It doesn't seem like the Grand Canyon is too crowded for Christmas at all. Getting closer to the Bright Angel Lodge, the human traffic is picking up. I think this one is the El Tovar Lodge. This is the fanciest lodge here on the South Rim. Historic Hopi House building.
And it was the sky.
We're walking on the rim trail where it goes away from the buildings for a while. It's getting purpler.
Okay, so the colors are changing.
We saw a fox, but I didn't have time to get it on the camera. This is going inside the Bright Angel. Ooh, fire. We are in the restaurant at the Bright Angel Lodge, which doesn't require any reservations. There's plenty of seats in here. I just thought that I'd go in the restaurant for something to do, even though I'm kind of allergic to most restaurant food, because otherwise we'd be in our room for many hours. They have a big thing about sustainable food initiatives here, so they have a lot of Arizona beef on the menu. Look, they do have pretty healthy food here. We've got pumpkin seeds, beets, real lettuce that's not iceberg, green lettuce. Our food came really fast. It's like 10 minutes or something. Didn't even finish our side salads yet. Now it's dark and there's no one around and you can't see the trail or the canyon. It's just out there. We walked back from dinner on the rim trail in the dark, and that was weird because there was nobody else on the trail, and the trail's dark, it's not lit up at night. So nighttime at the Grand Canyon is, on Christmas, is very quiet. Dinner was good. They made a pretty good effort to have healthy food here. We were impressed, especially with the water, which is very tasty and pumped in from the north side, goes on a pipe across the canyon and gets pumped up to the south side, and it's delicious. Good morning. It's about 10 a.m. on Christmas morning. Things are pretty quiet and peaceful here at the Grand Canyon. We're going to drive Hermit Road out to the end, which is a road that's only open in the winter time. So lucky us.
I guess I really don't know what Christmas is all about. Christmas is all about?
Okay, we drove out 11 miles to Hermit's Rest, and we're gonna go down the Hermit Trail a little bit until we feel like turning around. It is incredibly quiet here. We're marveling at how silent it is.
Tell you what Christmas is all about.
Chestnut roasting, Jack Frost nipping at your nose. So I'm offering this simple phrase. Although it's been said many times, many ways, Merry Christmas to you.
We are now having a lunch picnic at Pima Point, which is a cool stop because you can see the Colorado River down there for once. Cooking on the propane stove. This is the main visitor center. We're gonna watch a movie maybe, learn some facts. watched the movie, which worked out pretty well because we got there like 1 minute before it started, and you know, it's the kind of thing that only starts every 20-25 minutes and the doors close. I think the most interesting fact, if I'm understanding it right, is the rocks at the bottom of the canyon are 2 billion years old, which is half the age of the Earth. So what was your favorite thing at the Grand Canyon?
The moment when I first saw it. It was like super, I got kind of ecstatic. It was awesome.
Overall Grand Canyon on Christmas experience, how many stars would you give it out of 5 stars?
It was 5, for real.
5-star experience.
5 stars.
Yeah, I can't think of anything that was really wrong with it. The hotel room was nice enough.
The food was a pleasant surprise.
Food was pleasantly good for a concession run type place. The crowds were not too bad. The sunset was amazing. We saw a deer with baby deer, a fox, and elk. We went on a hike that was decent.
Very strenuous for me.
Not crowded.
That was beautiful.
Good views. We accidentally stopped at just the right place, just the right lookout to see the Colorado River. We also accidentally walked into the movie at just the right time.
Yeah.
All in all, everything flowed, except we could have had a better table for our sunset.
Yes.
We had to keep running over to the window in the middle of the restaurant to look at the sunset because we didn't get seated by the window. So, great time.